Oh, gee, Kate Blanchett, take it easy, girl. She's just presenting to me, Chad. It's like my box and I are just right there in that wah spot, and I don't know. I'm getting a little nervous already, Chad. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Borderlands trailer. Now, I like the Borderlands games. At least some of them I play. I really like Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 is great. I think that's the high mark of the regular series, created by Gearbox. Loved, the villain, Handsome Jack. Loved Handsome Jack, one of my favorite video game villains of all time. Outside that, like the other games, I think were fine. I really loved the spinoff Tales from the Borderlands by Telltale. That was surprisingly good. I thought that was great. And when it was announced making a Borderlands movie, I thought like, oh, okay, I guess so. I mean, yeah, that could be fun. You could have a lot of fun with that. And then like right when the movie was announced, and they said that Eli Roth is the director, I went, oh God, I am not an Eli Roth fan. I think he's a pretty terrible filmmaker and writer, and I think as an actor, he's passable. He's fine. He's fine. I just not that man, I think, has had the success that he's had because he knows the right people in the business. He made friends with Robert Rodriguez. He made friends with Quentin Tarantino, and that's why he's in the position that he's in. That's what I believe. And when it was announced that he was directing this, I think, well, that's probably a huge mistake. And then the fact that it's being produced by Avi Arad and his son, and I think Avi Arad's like this human scum. I was like, nothing about this sounds good. And then all the behind-the-scenes issues started happening and the delays, and Eli Roth was taking off the film because he's like, and also he kind of washed his hands of it because he wanted to make things giving, which was surprisingly probably one of his better films. I reviewed that last year. So yeah, I don't know about this, and a lot of people have already seen this. I have not seen this. This will be my first reaction. People have been comparing it to Guardians of the Galaxy. But I don't know. Maybe I won't make that same comparison. So we'll see. So let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer, Chad, and take a look at Kate Blanchett's ass. Let's go ahead and do it, Chad. Here we go. Come back with my thoughts. You come back with your thoughts.
God, I hate this planet.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
Well, destiny awaits.
God, Kevin Hart's so little next to everybody.
Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. And if you go hunting for it, you'd better take any help you can get. Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe.
God, I hate this planet.
And the booster of Uncharted, Spider-Man Venom. Ooh.
What is that?
Only one of those things I like.
Roll the window up.
It's Pete. It's Pete. Why do you think it's called Piss Wash? How did I get the name?
It's in my mouth.
That's supposed to be Tiny Tina? Ooh.
Do you know how many people have died looking for this vault?
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay, what?
Major issues. Time to make it rain with your body parts.
Delivery's off.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions.
Step aside, bitches!
Ooh, mine's bigger.
Put on the door. I needed a gun. So you asked for it.
There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Uh-oh.
Kill them all. What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Ooh, actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really waiting for this to finish?
Keep looking
We have Guardians of the Galaxy at home. That's what this trailer is, Chad. We have Guardians of the Galaxy at home. Wow, all the comparisons are absolutely true and valid. They're just like, let's just do Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's just take Borderlands and just do that. Let's put in a recognizable song. Have that, dysfunction in there, but they're going to be a family at the very end. Like, even there's, like, shots in this that look like they're from, like, the entire trilogy, or especially, like, the first film. It's like, oh, my God, they just ripped it all off. Yeah. I'm not liking it. And I love how they love it from the producers of Uncharted and Venom. It's like, oh God. Hey, I gotta say the producers of Madam Web too. Madam Web and Morbius. They gotta throw that in there as well. Wow. Yeah, I'm really not liking any of this. It's just, I know it says Borderlands, but it doesn't even feel like Borderlands at all. It just feels like, okay, we have this property, we have this name, but it's like, yeah, who cares about all that stuff, right? Let's what's popular right now? Everyone loves Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, the third movie came out. It's about where, I guess, that was about to come out. Or like, let's just do that. Do that. Eli Roth, do that. And, Eli Roth, I guess, went ahead and did it, and whoever else came in and probably did reshoots and things. But yeah, this doesn't look very good. I'm just really, just feels like I've seen this over and over and over again. Many times, and obviously done better. This just looks like a James Gunn ripoff, to be perfectly honest. And, I mean, there's talent in front of the camera. Like, I think there's none. There's no talent behind the camera, obviously, for Eli Roth or the Rods. But, who they've cast, it's very weird. Like, Cate Blanchett, I think, is great, but she felt very flat here. Jamie Lee Curtis, I'm interested in her. I like when she's just like, I need a gun! It's like, you ask. I was like, okay, that was kind of fun. Kevin Hart is woefully miscast as Roland. He's shorter than everybody. I think Tiny Tina, with her ears, is taller than him. And yeah, Ariana Greenblatt, I've seen her in some other things, but here she's just, I mean, Tiny Tina has a very specific way of speaking. And it's very noticeable. And like, they're just like, can't do that, I guess. And so they're just not. And that comes across immediately. Her delivery is like super flat to me. And then the other thing that's always been confusing is, I like Jack Black as an actor and as a voice actor, but why don't you just use the voice actor for Claptrap? I mean, why not? He'd be perfect for it. He's a voice actor, so just do that, I guess. I don't think that's gonna be much of a difference in draw. If you just like, oh, we're gonna play some of Jack Black. I mean, I don't think so. As much as I like him as an actor and as a voice actor, that's just weird to me. And that joke right there of him just like, I'm shitting, watch me as I shit. I'm just like, ugh. That did not, I mean, that feels like a very Eli Roth thing to do. That doesn't feel like it's from, like, the Borderlands games. That just feels like Eli Roth and his weird kind of fetishes that he has, or like he likes to put into his movies. So, yeah, everything, I totally see what people are saying about this. This does not look good. I am not digging this at all. But what about you guys? How do you feel about the Borderlands trailer? Let's see. That scat fetish, that poop fetish. Eli Roth, he likes allegedly, he likes the pooping. It gets him off all that pooping, chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. At least Kevin Hart's playing a straight man and isn't Kevin Hart. I guess that's true. He wasn't he wasn't super, over the top and going, I mean, there's still time for him to do that, no doubt. There are a couple in the game. Yep, that's right. So I guess that's what they're going to be. Cate Blanchett's like 2 feet taller than him. She's going to have to pick him up and they're dancing. Kate seems like a good version of Liv if she survived past the last game, says Tech Murray. Let's see. Maybe cheaper to get. Soul Ames' Black Demon. That's a cool little Jack Black emote. He's not a famous voice actor. They can't put his name on the poster and make people care. That's you always say is because you go through the whole list and Claptrap, and that's how you sell it. That's how you sell it. Oh well. It really is, isn't it? He did have the poop scene in Green. Yeah, he's into that. I think he has a scat fetish. I'm not joking. I think allegedly, I think he has a scat fetish. I think he absolutely does. No question. He strikes me as the kind of guy that would. But the voice actor of the Claptrap has issued the company who made the game. Oh, Gearbox? Oh, that's right. I heard about that. That's right. A few years ago. That's right. Yeah, because he wasn't in the third one, if I recall. Jack Black's doing his best. Chris Herman. That's fine with me. Get me for it. Deadpool looks bland. Agreed. Looks very bland. Also looks bad. Malcolm, I will be seeing this exclusively because of Jack Black. Well, there you go. There you go. Black Demon, so lame and bad. I hate poop jokes. Yeah. Not too many good poop jokes. I'm not saying that there's not good poop jokes. There has been some, but that one did not work for me. Just like that monster movie. Yeah, a little bit mixture of the monster. I mean, even the giant creature that attacks him at one point that they go through reminded me of the in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Reminded me of the opening of that movie when they're fighting those giant like worm things on the gold people's planet on those platforms. It looked just like that. And when they explode, when what was it? A Drax explodes out of it later. It's like just taken from that movie. I mean, definitely Monster Hunter in terms of like the creatures and stuff. I could see that. I feel like James Gunn should have helmed this project. This feels like it's right up his alley. Yo, he would have been perfect for it. I think he would have done a good job. But yeah, I'll poop on him for $50K. Oh man, yeah, he's not hyper obnoxious like he usually is. Avi Rod needs to get away from Spider-Man video game movies. He needs to just go away. He just needs to just go away completely. Yeah, it looks kind of bad. Yeah, kind of like, yeah, no, I agree. I agree with Mr. Ayers. Just wonder if if the other playable characters will make cameos. I'm sure they will. They might get big actors for them, but it'll be just for a bit role or something. I'm sure we'll see Brick and Mordecai and all those other characters. It's from the producers of Venom. I know. He's like Dan DeVito and Always Sunny. Poop is funny. Is what is. Still Murray will probably be better than Madam Web. I would hope so. I mean, Madam Web's, that's kind of like the ceiling right now in terms of bad movies that I've seen this year. Like below Madam Web would be Night Swim and Argyle, but you gotta fail like extra hard to be as bad as me. I'm gonna tell you right now, chat. Who knows? You never know. Like, when it came to the worst movies of the year, like Rebel Moon, that was at the very end of the year. It ended up being my worst movie of 2023. And, Madam Web, I think, is definitely so far my worst movie of 2024. It's going to be a really hard one to beat. I got to see something truly awful. There might be something coming out this year that I'm not even, like, thinking about. That's on the horizon. I guess Craven, but even then, I don't think Craven's going to be as bad as Madam Web. I'd be shocked. I'd be floored. I mean, I have more investment in Craven as a character since I love him as a villain. He's great, but I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, it's like Dumb and Dumber. Yeah. Dumb and Dumber is a good poop joke. Yeah, you're right. That's a good one. That's a classic one. But yeah, I think he does. He has a scat fetish. Agreed, Casey. Agreed. They might as well put it FX or TNT because that's where most people watch. I think so. To be fair, Dungeons and Dragons in the trailers was just basically medieval Guardians of the Galaxy. It turned out pretty good. That's a good point. I mean, but it's still. I actually like the marketing for Dungeons and Dragons quite a bit, and I guess I can see what you're saying, but then when you watch the movie, it didn't have like a Guardians vibe, other than like I just like this group interacting with each other. It still felt, maybe you could say it took inspiration from, but it didn't feel like a carbon copy, this feels like a copy from the music and everything else. But that's just me. I think this movie will be okay, but just bland. This is Black Demon. Deadpool, great value brand, Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah. Not for you. I feel like the general movie going on might like this. I can't tell how critics will feel about it, though. Yeah. I'm curious what Borderlands, like super Borderlands fans feel about this trailer. Because I really like Borderlands 2, and I really like the spin-off Talos and Borderlands. Other than that, like, I haven't really cared for any other. They're not bad. They're just like, they're fine. So, I'm curious. It's gonna be like Prince of Persia. Ooh, I'll see and forget when that I watched it later on that night. Yeah, I can see that. Isaac, the OG cast they got is all aged up this movie. Kind of jarring. Jamie Lee Curtis playing Tannis. Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, they are aged up. Yeah, I guess you're right. Even Gina Gershon is Mad Moxie. Oh, I'm not familiar with that actress. Let me see what she looks like. Like Moxie is, she has a very particular look. That's all I'll say. Let me see. Oh, wow, you're right. I mean, she looks great, but she's 61 years old. Interesting. Huh. Let's see. Honestly, just looks like the love child of Guardians and Mad Max. Yeah. Let's see here. Bad Boy, The House of Clock on His Walls, the other Ross Filling movie, even that had poop. It did? Oh, man, he has a scat fetish. He has a scat fetish, chat. I'm convinced. I want to see his... Actually, I don't, but I also do want to see his browser history, but I'm sure that's what it is. Mordecai like Johnny Depp. Hopefully not that Mordecai. Hopefully not like that. Man of Web's the lowest bar right now. Yeah, it's the lowest bar. It's the ceiling at the moment. Like, I'd be very surprised if anything is worse. But we'll see. Could you know? What was it? I thought Five Nights at Freddy's was going to be the worst movie of 2023, and then I saw Rebel Moon. I was like, oh my god. Oh, and shit, Rebel Moon Part 2 is coming. I forgot that's happening. Man, Rebel Moon was a fart in the wind. Like, everyone was talking about that movie for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then nothing. And then nothing, Chad. Like, no one's talking about that bullshit. Everyone's like, this is going to be the next Star Wars, and it was not. Not at all. Holy shit, that's right. That's going to coming out like next month or something? It's going to come out in March? Ugh.